Greetings once again, my friends and my fellow Star Trek fans. I'd like to welcome you to another video. This is going to be on Star Trek. This is going to be from the movies, from the original cast of Star Trek. And what I'm going to show you guys today is the U.S.S. Excelsior, the NCC-2000. And I've been showing you a lot of the redos of my Playmates collection. Well, I had gotten this one a while ago and it was buried and I forgot about it. So I'm going to show you guys the similarities because it's very similar to the Enterprise B. But let's take a look at the Playmates U.S.S. Excelsior. Okay, so I present to you guys the Playmates U.S.S. Excelsior. This is the NCC-2000 and this is from Star Trek, the movie collection. U.S.S. Excelsior NCC-2000, the Excelsior class vessel from the classic Star Trek film series. And you can see this is very similar to the Enterprise B that I showed you. And if you notice, they don't even have the markings for Excelsior on the front. This has the lights and the sound from the classic Star Trek film series. The rare U.S.S. Excelsior NCC-2000, it has never been seen before. 4 Star Trek sounds: the energy ribbon, phaser, warning signal, and the tractor beam. Light up, engine, exhaust, and navigational deflector. Star Trek style display stand. And this is stock number 6127 and collector's edition number 012174. You can see a picture of Admiral Kirk, or Captain Kirk at the time. So again, when we look at the ends of the box, a lot of the information is on the back, so the sides and the ends will be just about the same. You can see stock number 6127, and it's going to be pretty much the same on both ends as well as both sides of the box. So it's pretty much the same because of all the information is actually going to be on the back, all the little goodies pertaining to the model. Okay, so when we look at the back of the box now, you can see the model on a stand, and that's the U.S.S. Excelsior. And you can see it's got the light up engine exhausts, the light up navigational deflector dish, the saucer, the phaser array, the main bridge, the effects motion buttons, the battle section, the warp engine nacelles, and the display stand. You can see the buttons. We got the energy ribbon and the sensor alert on the left, and on the right we have the phaser and the tractor beam sounds. And you can see kind of what press the effects activation button for the array of galactic sound effects. Behold the light up exhaust engines and the light up navigational deflector dish. Display the U.S.S. Excelsior NCC-2000 on a Star Trek display stand. You can see some of the other things. Now when it comes to Playmates, I have shown you the classic Enterprise as well as the reissue of that. I have shown you the phaser and I've shown you the tricorder. And this was from 1995 Paramount. So as with all of them, they have some information on the back of the box. Starfleet Database Search Mode Historical Data File 5922-J. Perimeters U.S.S. Excelsior. The overview: U.S.S. Excelsior was originally built as an experimental vessel with a trans-warp drive project. This propulsion method was designed to increase speed and efficiency of starships. Christened in 2284, the Excelsior NX-2000 was placed under the command of Captain Stiles for its test operations. Unfortunately, the trans-warp drive proved to be a failure, so a conventional warp drive was engineered for the Excelsior, and Starfleet placed the ship on active duty. Its registration number was then changed to the NCC-2000. The Excelsior's design served as a model for the whole family of space vessels. Notably, Excelsior-class starships included the U.S.S. Hood, the U.S.S. Repulse, the U.S.S. Intrepid, the Gorkon, and the Enterprise NCC-1701B. In 2290, Captain Hikaru Sulu commanded the Excelsior on a 3-year mission, researching planetary atmospheres in the Beta Quadrant. In 2293, Sulu and the crew of the Excelsior were involved in a great Klingon peace conference, which brought the Klingon Empire, the United Federation of Planets, together. Certain Federation and Klingon forces tried to disrupt the peace conference, but the Excelsior and the crew prevented them from sabotaging the delicate proceedings. Further information is classified. Enter passcode 2DLU. End of overview. Starfleet out. And there's a little collector's alert. This is the first time the U.S.S. Excelsior NCC-2000 has been available in the classic Star Trek line. Given its rare exposure and reference in Star Trek history, this replica is an integral and unique component to any Star Trek collection. Absolutely it is. Matter of fact, you remember it was Captain Sulu. They were out in the U.S.S. Excelsior when they felt the shockwaves after Praxis exploded the Klingon moon. And they took part in helping destroy the prototype bird of prey. So let's go ahead and open it up. And not knowing any better back then, I put tape all over the place on these. So let me cut the tape. I hope I didn't leave the batteries in. I don't think I did. Okay, so as with all of them, we open them up and we have the cardboard tray inside. So let's go ahead and get her out of the packaging. Let's see. Alright, give me a minute to clear all this. So we've got the cardboard components. We've got the instructions and the sticker sheet. We've got the base, the arm for the display base. And lastly, we have the ship herself. So let's go ahead and kind of separate everything. So we actually have to put it together like we did for the Enterprise B. So let's open it up. Lots and lots of packaging. Back in the day they used the cardboard trays, so. Okay, so let me see if we can put the box up. There's a backdrop. Just like that. Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at her. You can see the... Now I think I'm almost positive I took the batteries out, but I didn't do a video on this one. Because I actually, to be honest, I forgot about it. You can see the way she looks. Maybe we'll do a side-by-side comparison of the B. This is pretty much the same mold and the same ship. Different painting on different parts of the ship. So why don't we take a look first at the instructions, the paperwork, the stickers, and then we'll put the ship together. For some reason I didn't put the stickers on this ship because, as I recall, I don't think I had room, because I had the Deep Space Nine, I had the Voyager, of course the NCC-1701, and the NCC-1701D out. So I think I had just gotten this and played with it a little bit, took the batteries out, and then put it back in. So that's why I didn't put the stickers on. So let's take a look at the inside of the paperwork packet. All right. So taking a look at the sticker sheet, and I guess when I had put it back in, I guess I put it in the end and folded it. That kind of sucks because it's all folded up right now. But you can see U.S.S. Excelsior, and she's the NCC-2000, the Kara Sulu ship. You can see the NCC-2000 U.S.S. Excelsior United Federation of Planets. You can see the blue striping that's going to go around, just like on the Enterprise B. So those are the stickers. That's the sticker sheet that came with the model. So now we'll take a look at the instructions. And it's been a long time since I opened this up. All right. So here we have the Star Trek. This is 1995, stock number 6127. And you can see right off the bat, we got battery replacement. And again, it's similar to the Enterprise B. The back, the cover slides down, slides to the side. So it goes from port to starboard on the back, and you replace the batteries. To replace the batteries, slide open the battery compartment cover located on top of the battle section directly behind the saucer. See diagram E. Remove the worn-out batteries and replace with 3 new AA alkaline batteries, as shown. Slide the cover back in place. To attach the labels for detailing, place the labels 1 through 23 on the diagram, and that's diagram B. Looking over, you can see the warp engine nacelle assembly and how it's going to lock into the stand. We'll get to that in a minute, and how to put the stand together. We have the cover on the bottom that you can keep on if you're not going to put it on the stand, or remove it and replace it with the one from the stand. So to attach the warp engine nacelles, snap the warp engine nacelles assembly into the battle section. See diagram A. The short ends of the nacelle should be pointed toward the saucer module. To activate the sounds of the movie, press the corresponding effect buttons as shown in diagram B. To light the deflector dish to activate the respective movie sounds: Nexus ribbon, phaser, sensor alert, and tractor beam. To attach the Excelsior to its base, slide the display arm into the display stand base as shown in diagram C. Remove the bottom cover underneath the battle section, see diagram D, and slip the Excelsior onto the display arm as indicated. And again, that's from 1995. So those are the instructions. So let's put the nacelles on. So they have the little protective bags on the nacelles. The nacelles do not light up. And the way we're going to put them on is it's pretty straightforward. You can see they're going to go and follow into the pins, and it kind of snaps into place, just like that. And just like that, we have the Excelsior. And again, this is similar. It makes me think around the same size as the AMT model kit, but I don't know for sure, so. Still beautiful though. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the base, or the stand. So we have that awesome gold and silver. Looks like the comm badges. And we have the Delta display. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to put the arm in. Basically, all you do is you just slide it forward like that, and then push it in, and it locks into place. And you can see the bottom of the ship. So in order to put it onto the, well, first of all, what we should do is we should check the batteries. So we slide it from port to starboard. Maybe I should have done this before putting the nacelles on. It was a little harder to open up this one than the Enterprise B. But yeah, I took out the batteries. So let's replace the batteries. See, these batteries are a little more meaty than what originally came in it. See, just like that. So we take the door, and the door just goes right back in place. This one really takes a lot to snap into place. Got to make sure I don't damage it. Okay, so on the bottom, this part just slides right off. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slide the base into position, just like that, and it locks into place. And now we have her on a display stand. Okay, so it's been a long time since I used this, so let's and if these sounds sound kind of familiar, if I'm not mistaken, it's exactly what the Enterprise B sound effects had. So let me shut the light off. You hear the engines. That could have been a tractor beam. So let's take a look at her from the front as we go through the sounds. So the speaker, just like the Enterprise B, is on top. And well, the B is an Excelsior class, so you think about the similarities, but it's almost identical to the Enterprise B. A difference would be in the stickers, perhaps some of the coloring, like the silver or the gray around the bridge area or B and C decks. And you can see the bottom, the screws, you can see the bottom. This, incidentally, on the Enterprise B, this is the section that was damaged, but that was on the B. This is the Excelsior. This is a Kero Sulu's ship. So let's put the lights out and we'll check out the lights in the dark, or as close to the dark as we can get in the daytime. So let's check out the back of the ship. We'll look at the impulse engines. Red alert. Phasers. Tractor beam. So swinging her around to the front. And those are the sound effects. Like I said, very similar to the NCC-1701B by Playmates. And as I recall, the Enterprise B was also the movie collection, and the box art is very similar. Matter of fact, I think it's the same the same picture with the registry markings removed, but I'll put them up side by side so we can check out a comparison of the two boxes. Well, my friends, if you were wondering what the U.S.S. Excelsior looked like, and I know some people were curious as to see the similarities from the Excelsior to the Enterprise B, there are a lot of similarities, and what you got to remember too is the Enterprise B is an Excelsior class, so you would think that the Enterprise B, though, would be improved over the U.S.S. Excelsior, especially being the flagship of the Federation. But my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video, and going down memory lane, going back to 1995 and checking out the U.S.S. Excelsior. Like I said, I'm redoing all of my Playmates ships and doing videos in high definition. And I didn't do one for the Excelsior because, well, to be quite frankly honest, I forgot I had it. And it was buried. You know, when I would look at it, I always thought it was the B. So I was like, oh, I already did a video on that. And then I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute. It's the NCC-2000. And then I remembered, right, that's the Excelsior, that's not the B. So my friends, if you were curious about what the Excelsior looked like, the NCC-2000 from Playmates back in the 90s, I hope this satisfied your curiosity. So my friends, until my next Playmates video, and I'll be doing another one real soon, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.